So, but we been through a lot. You feel me? Yeah, everybody lost people. We lost people. But shit, most important shit, we lost our time. You feel me? We had to be away from our family. So coming home, it like damn, what the hell can a nigga do to grow? It like we gonna keep doing this shit and then end up back in jail. One of our homies dead or one of us dead. Or we gonna fit this shit and make.
Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your dog SP. We back in these YouTube streets. Y'all know what it is. Y'all step in the building, smash that like button. Breaking news, y'all. So Young Thug and YFN Lucci both featured on each other's albums. Now the thing is, let's just be real. We ain't see this coming. Cause the day before yesterday, these niggas was cracking jokes on each other. You feel me? Thugger trolling, Lucci trolling back. And actually, they broke the internet with this because we ain't see this coming. Now, we know Young Thug dropped last night. Lucci dropped last night. And I must say, the Young Thug album is a good album. Most definitely. It's about time because the streets was wondering, like, boy, is this the last strike? Because let's just be real. Since he came home, the first two records that Young Thug did, the one that he did with Baby and the other one that he did, well, it was straight mid. You feel me? Now, shout out to Lucci and Thug for trying to change the narrative. You feel me? And they had to do this. Let's just be real. Because all of the old school Atlanta rappers, they not into rap no more. All of the old school rappers is saying it ain't no money in rap, so they rather just wash their hands with it. But you got rappers like 21 Savage, Young Thug, Gunna, all of these young rappers. This the new generation of Atlanta that got a chance to fix this shit. You feel me? And they doing it. Now, this the thing. Okay, everybody forgiving Young Thug. What about Gunna? You feel me? What about Gunna? If y'all gonna do it, let's do it all the way right or don't do it at all. Because with all of these cats collaborating together, 21 Savage, Young Thug, if they can bring Gunna back, Future, this is gonna bring Atlanta back where it needs to be. Because this YFN and YSL beef that was going on, that shit had the city divided like paper route and CMG. And now that they letting bygones be bygones and trying to put the city back where it's supposed to be, man, I think it's a good look. Now, Lucci had posted on his story saying that 21 Savage and Young Thug was going to be on his album yesterday. And Savage is featured on the song called Pieces on My Neck. Young Thug is featured on the song called I'm Still Waiting. The bosses is moving and they letting the streets figure it out, bro. You feel me? The bosses is no longer looking at each other sideways. And you got to think about it. A lot of people lost their life behind this war. People got put in caskets. You know what I mean? A lot of blood been on the ground behind this. But at the same time, them boys is trying to move on and put Atlanta back where it needs to be. Now, the thing is, when you really think about it, this how it's supposed to been from the start. Y'all wasn't supposed to blackball Lucci out of the rap industry in Atlanta. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers was really looking at Lucci sideways when Young Thug was beefing with this man. Nobody wanted to collab. And rest in peace to Trouble. Rest in peace to Trouble from Duct Tape, because he tried to fix this situation with Lucci and Thug before he passed away. And I know Scoob looking down from heaven like, hey, man, y'all boys did that. Y'all really did that. I'm proud of y'all. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Trouble, man. Because he stood tall for Atlanta. He always wanted to see Atlanta progress. And he didn't want to see everybody end up in prison and jail like it was. Now, the streets is gonna have to figure it out. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Like I said, if you went to prison over this beef, between YFN Lucci and YSL, and I know if you went in prison behind this, I know you questioning yourself like, was it really worth it? The bosses out here done let the beef go. They collaborating, about to make millions together, and guess what? You in prison busting down soups, watching it on TV. These boys is trying to live life thug. He got 30 years probation. Lucci just came home. Lucci not trying to get in trouble. He trying to bond with his son. Like, and also I seen Ola Runt in the comments, man. I'm hoping that Atlanta embrace Ola Runt when he come home. Like, everything gotta get fixed, man. They gotta let all this smoke go. Atlanta music scene has never been drilled. That was the bad. That was the most. That was the most biggest band-aid that Atlanta had on their music scene is when they tried to bring that drill shit to Atlanta. Because let's just be real, Atlanta always been a street-ass city. It's the streets. I mean, it's a city. But at the same time, it's a place. It's a place. It's where the pimps, players, and hustlers always been. You feel me? Atlanta always been about their money, fashion. You know what I mean? When they came with that drill shit, that what caused everybody to get put in the grave. Rest in peace to Bankroll Fresh, Trouble, Takeoff. It's so many people that I can name, but a lot of people from the Atlanta music scene had passed away, bro. Young Scooter, you feel me? Rest in peace to Young Scooter. I know he looking down, he happy to see these boys is trying to move on, and everybody else should be happy too. Now here's the thing. The only thing I want Young Thug to do is stop pushing that snitch narrative, bro. You feel me? Because you violated the rules. The streets forgave you. Not everybody, but your homies forgave you. They trying to move on from that situation. But please don't bring up nothing about no snitching no more, because you are what you said you are. But we forgive you. We still love your music. Just don't be rapping about that no more. But on another note, I need the whole spray paint gang to get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about this subject, bro. How do y'all feel about YFN Lucci and YSL, Young Thugger, putting the beef to rest, and now these boys is collaborating on each other albums? You dig? Y'all know who it is. It's your dog SP. The latch out the door and it's most definitely on the floor. I'm gone. You dig?